Welcome and welcome back. We are back again. As I said before, we are moving to the next level. And as I said, we have here our 11-day-old chicks. They are doing perfectly well, as I said, and none of them has died from day one. They are all doing perfectly well. So, as I said before, these are dual purpose birds which are going to lay for us eggs. The eggs we are going to hatch, and out of the eggs we shall have chicks. We shall be selling out eggs, fertilize the eggs to people who will want to incubate and hatch their own eggs. And then we shall also be selling day-old chicks. We shall be selling 2-week-old chicks. We shall be selling 1-month-old chicks. And then we shall be selling mature chickens from these ones. So by 2 weeks, I'll be able to show you these birds. They are growing perfectly. This is Living Hope Mixed from Uganda. So we can see how our chicks are doing. As I said, none of them died from day one. We still have the exact number that we bought from the hatchery. Therefore, this means that what we are dealing with is going to be a very good parent stock for our dual purpose birds. When I talk about dual purpose birds, these are birds that will be laying eggs, and then they will also be able to give us the meat, and the meat is hardy. It is hard meat. And as I said before, this chicken, when they mature, they will be weighing from between 3.5 to over 5 kilograms, which means they are actually very heavy birds. Therefore, I request you to stick with us. Keep watching, and as I said before, by May 2026, we shall be already producing eggs from these ones. I am sure of this. We shall be producing eggs from this, so you can prepare and make your orders by May so that you are able to get. And even out of this, we are yet going to select the best parent stocks. But as for now, you can see they all look perfect. They are not sick. They have never fallen sick. They have never gotten any infection. And we are working to see that they do not get infection, so that we are able to raise perfect and healthy parent stock that will generate for us eggs and meat. Therefore, be our customer. Start preparing now, so that by May you are among the first people who can get this best quality. They get eggs from this best quality parent stock, and also get the day-old chicks, 2-week-old chicks, 1-month-old chicks, and even mature chicken from this very good parent stock. So you can see today we have just tried to expand their space. They were living in a much smaller space because we were brooding them. But now, as they have grown up, we feel that the space that they were in is now small. Therefore, we have expanded their space. This is their water drinker, and this is the starter pellet that we are giving them. We started with the much smaller starter feeds. That was starter crumble. But now they are able to take this pellet, but they are still starter. We are going to maintain them on starter for at least 6 weeks, because these are parent stock and we need them to lay for us perfectly. So we are building a foundation of perfect feeding, because if you give perfect in, it means perfection will also come out. But if you give garbage in, it means garbage will also come out. So you can see how healthy they are, how happy they are, because they have also gotten their partial independence. I know this is not a maximum space that they are going to live in, but with the time we are still going to expand, which means they are going to get full independence in like 3 weeks or in 1 month time. But now we see they are happier in this space than the other space where they were before. So this is our parent stock we are raising from the scratch from day one. They are dual purpose birds. They are hardy meat. They are not very soft meat, but they are also very tasty meat. These are chicken that will weigh perfectly great kgs at the age of 4 months. And right now, as we can see, they are doing well, they are eating well, and everything about them is well. We are no longer giving them heat because they are now able to regulate and maintain their temperatures by themselves. So we are also happy that we have already finished 1 milestone of brooding them. Now the birds are free to live on their own, which means they are actually coming nearer to our expectations. Therefore, stick with us. As I always say, we depend on you for the growth of this YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Your subscription is a support to us and is also a give back to us. It is free of charge. You don't pay anything and you don't pay anything along the way. It is something free, but it's a great contribution. As I said before, we have videos, tutorials. We have done a lot of tutorials on farming, crop farming and animal farming. You can watch and go and watch our videos. We have them on our YouTube channel. When you finish watching this, some of them will actually appear on the screen and some are on the descriptions that are below this very video. So stay with us, give your comment, say something to your fellow farmer. That is giving back, because blessed is the hand that gives. When you give to other person, you give them knowledge, you give them examples, you give them testimonies, they are able to grow in their farm. Because when you do that, you are giving to others. And when you give to other people, you have given to God who has created them. And you have challenged God, you have given him a challenge, and he will have to bless you more for that. That is why we are doing all this. That is why we are giving free tutorials on YouTube so that people can watch and be able to change their lives. But we also know that God is going to bless us abundantly for that. Therefore, just your likes will encourage other people to watch these videos and get the benefits from it. Therefore, like our videos, give your comments, subscribe to our channel, and be able to support the channel so that the channel can support others. Let's form a network of farmers throughout the worldwide that is perfectly supporting one another and growing to get premium prices from whatever we do.